Hello everyone. In this video I will going to discuss about the different parameters related with the milling machine. Here I am going to discuss about the types of milling machine, the parts of milling machine, the different types of cutters used in milling machine and the methods of milling machine. Milling machine. Milling is nothing but the machining process in which the removal of material takes place due to cutting action of the rotating cutter. In a milling machine, the cutter is rotating and workpiece is fed against it. The cutter rotates at high speed because of many cutting edges. It removes metal at very fast rate. The metal removal rate is high as compared to lathe, planer and shaper machine. It has good accuracy and better surface finish. This is why a milling machine finds wide application in production work. Now it shows the figure of the milling machine. The front view and side view of the milling machine is shown in this figure. The different parts of milling machines are also shown over here. It shows the column, it shows the base, it shows the vertical transverse handle, knee, cross travel handle, cross slide is shown, saddle is there, machine wise cutting tool, arbor bracket, overarm, table, feed handles. These are being shown over here on milling machine. The first part is a base. It gives support and rigidity to machine and also act as reservoir for the cutting fluid. The next part is the column. Column is the main supporting frame mounted vertically on base. The column houses all the driving mechanism for the spindle and table feed. Then next part is the knee. Knee is rigid casting mounted on the front face of the column. Knee moves vertically along the guideways. The adjustment is obtained manually or automatically by operating the elevating screw provided below the knee. Then the next part is the saddle. The saddle rests on the knee and constitute the intermediate part between knee and the table. The saddle moves transversely, that is crosswise, in or out in guideways provided on the knee. Above the saddle, table is there. The table rests on the guideways in the saddle and provides support to work. The table is made of cast iron. Its top surface is accurately machined and carried T-slot which accommodate the clamping bolt for fixing the work. The work table and hence the job fitted on it is given motion in three directions. The three directions are vertically up and down, in cross direction in and out, and in longitudinal direction, that is back and forth. Now the next part is the overarm. The overarm is mounted at the top of the column and is guided in perfect alignment by the machine surface. The overarm is the support for arbor. Arbor support. The arbor support is fitted to overarm and can be clamped at any location on the overarm. Its function is to align and support various arbors. The arbor is machine shaft and that holds and drives the cutters. Then the next one is the elevating screw. The upward and downward movement to the knee and to the table is given by the elevating screw, that is operated by hand or an automatic feed. This is all about the different parts of the milling machine. Now the next one is the type of milling machine. There are basically four types of milling machine, that is column and knee type of milling machine, manufacturing type or fixed bed type of milling machine, planer type of milling machine and special type of milling machine. This column and knee type of milling machine is again classified into number of type, that is plain or horizontal milling machine, vertical milling machine, universal milling machine, omniversal milling machine, ram type of milling machine. This manufacturing type or fixed bed type of milling machine is again classified into three types, that is simplex milling machine, duplex milling machine and triplex milling machine. And again the special type of milling machine is classified into a number of type, that is rotary table milling machine, profile milling machine, planetary milling machine, tracer control milling machine, duplicator, cam miller, and NC and CNC milling machine. Now milling cutter. A milling cutter is a special type of cutter tool which has multiple cutting edges. There are many advantages of milling cutter compared to single point cutting tool. Cutter characteristics are harder than metal ping machine, stronger enough to withstand cutting pressure, tough to resist shock resulting from contact, resist heat and abrasion of cutting, available in various sizes and shape. Classification of milling cutters. On the basis of features of tooth of milling cutter, they are classified as solid teeth milling cutter, inserted teeth milling cutter, and tip teeth milling cutter. According to relief characteristics, these are classified as profile relief milling cutter and form relief milling cutter. Based on the method used for mounting, these are classified as arbor type, facing type, and shank type of milling cutter. Then according to the direction of rotation of cutter, right hand rotational milling cutter, left hand rotational milling cutter. According to the direction of helix, parallel or straight teeth milling cutter, right hand helical milling cutter, left hand helical milling cutter, and alternate helical milling cutter. According to the purpose of use, standard milling cutter and special milling cutter. Here we are going to see the figures of this milling cutters as well based on the constructional features. The first milling cutter shown in figure is the solid teeth milling cutter. The second one is the tip teeth milling cutter, and the third one is the inserted teeth milling cutter. According to the relief characteristic, profile relief milling cutter and form relief milling cutter are shown in the figure. Based on the method used for mounting, arbor type milling cutter and shank type of milling cutters are shown over here in the figure. These are the figures for the standard milling cutter, which consist of roughing end mill, slab mill cutter, end mill cutter, ball mill cutter, hollow mill cutter, wood rough cutter, thread mill cutter, fly cutter, face mill cutter, involute gear cutter, hopping cutter, dovetail cutter, and side and face cutter. Milling methods. There are two distinct methods of milling classified as follows. That is up milling, which is also called as a conventional milling, and down milling, which is also called as a climb milling. Now first we are going to discuss about the up milling or conventional milling procedure. In the up milling or conventional milling, the metal is removed in the form of small chips by a cutter rotating against the direction of travel of the workpiece. The chip thickness is minimum at start of the cut and maximum at the end of cut. The major disadvantage of up milling process are the tendency of cutting force to lift the workpiece from fixture and poor surface finish obtained. For being a safer process, it is commonly used method of milling. Now the next type of milling is a down milling or climb milling. In this, metal is removed by cutter rotating in the same direction of feed of the workpiece. The effect of this is the teeth cut downward instead of upward. Chip thickness is maximum at start and cut the minimum in the end. In this method, it is claimed that there is less friction involved and consecutively less heat is generated on contact surface of cutter and workpiece. With down milling, saw cut long thin slots more satisfactorily than the standard milling. Slight lower power consumption is obtainable by down milling since there is no need to drive the table against the cutter, as the table and cutter both are rotating in same direction in case of this down milling operation. Now the next one is the comparison between up milling and down milling. So in up milling, the cutter rotate against direction of feed. In down milling, the cutter rotate with the direction of feed. Up milling is also known as a conventional milling. This down milling is also known as a climb milling. In up milling, chip width size is 0 at initial cut and increases with feed, and it is maximum at the end of feed. In down milling, the cutting process, chip size is maximum at start of cut and decreases with feed and 0 at the end of feed. In up milling process, heat is diffused to workpiece which causes the change in metal property, and in down milling, most of heat diffused to chip does not changes the workpiece properties. In up milling, tool wear is more because the tool runs against the feed. In down milling, tool wear is less compared to up milling due to cutter rotate with the feed. So in up milling, tool life is low, and in down milling, tool life is high. The cutting chips are carried upward by the tool, so known as up milling. The chips are carried downward by tool, so it is known as down milling. The cutting chips falls down in front of cutting tool, which again cut the chips because less surface finish. Because of this, less surface finish occurs. The cutting chips falls down behind the tool. This gives better surface finish. Due to upward force by tool, high strength jigs and fixtures required to hold the workpiece in up milling. In down milling, downward force act as a workpiece. So normal jigs and fixtures that are required. It is traditional way of cutting the workpiece. Up milling is a traditional way. It is a non-traditional way, but nowadays down milling used more than up milling. In up milling, high quality cutting fluid is required because heat diffuse in the workpiece. In down milling process, heat does not diffuse in workpiece, so simple cutting fluid is required. Up milling required higher cutting forces and down milling required low cutting forces. Thank you.